Thank you, friends. Welcome you back for today's episode in our Let Negotiate World. And it's not going to come as just a usual. Today is a very unique day. We are going to really emphasize in your personal life transformation to be able to build a great wealth. As said by Ben Hook, he said that life transformation ideas always come through the books. And I totally agree with him. That is the truth about life. If you want to transform your surrounding, you first of all transform your heart. Because it is your heart that navigates what is around you. And I want to tell you, because the wealth we see is the wealth that have been transformed to be able to create things that we should see and they behold of and benefit from. And the actual way started from our heart. It started from our mind. And that mind can be really be concreted and they really transform to idea, functional idea. If you be able to harness what we know through what we research, through other people's idea. Because I always tell you that there is nothing on earth that you are doing now, you come particular to say that you are the first person to do it. So the life transforming idea, first of all, always come through the book. And that is why I always encourage people. Forget about the trending. Always have up a time to feed your thinking. That is having a research form because really to you to be able to harness your idea to put it up for a functional, organized idea, it can transform to a meaningful thing that will benefit our society. You must first of all do a research, have to compare with what other people have done to be able to draft up with the statistics to know what actually you are going to work with and how you're going to impact our world. So I encourage most people to find enough time, forget about the trending, to be able to sit up with a book, to read and compare with what you know before you be able to organize it to come up with the idea to be productive in order to transform our African society. I don't want to believe with the adage they say that if you want to hide something to a poor-minded person, he say put it in writing. So for you to have the eager to read is a show that you have the eager to read, and it's a show that you have a capacity to accommodate wealth. Wealth is something that desires accommodation, and the life cannot give you more than what you can accommodate. And that is some of the things that put limitation to what you can handle per well. That is why some people get stuck. That is why sometimes I have taken a lot of time trying to let people know how to organize themselves and they to understand. Because most of the things you see, a lot of people who are involved in sole proprietorship, I'm not against that you may not start from that. But I'm talking about people who desire to expand their business to become like a public end asset, that they want to use their business as a point of legacy to contribute to the people who want to shape in our life and our society to enviable ones, who want to bring the end to leveraging poverty that is really strangling us in the part of the world here we are. So that is what you're talking about. Sitting that sole proprietorship for so long is to show your lack of capacity to expand. And that is when the area of having that zeal, the generosity to be able to work with people, to work with a team, to work in the leverage of people, to find the way to expand yourself. Sometimes it might not really come in based on your own capacity as a person. That is why the strength and the strategy of negotiation is very important. For me to be able to know how to streamline, to communicate, to have effective partnership, a collaborative idea that produces meaningful things that will put you to the level of growth and they minimize your waste of suffering. Because some people are suffering so much. How do we know that somebody is poor? because you are adding so much and they are reaping so little. And that is one of the things that we are facing here in our society. And that is one of the area we come about to rate the business people who desire to bring a change to our society, to know it is more than what your strength can do. It is more than what your strength can do. If it's only what your strength can do, I tell you, friends, we're supposed to have been more than where we are today. Let us begin to have a mindset we can do a great thing. Let us have a mind thing that we are thinking not only to ourselves. Because I know you, one of the reasons that really define that you are introvert nature of yourself is in your power to hold fast to what you are. I'm just one to manage this, and they manage it for myself and for my good and for my vision. No, you have to release yourself to be able to grasp the spirit of extrovert, that is see yourself as a society driver for prosperous Africa, and to be a mover of society good. And that is the area we are going to. And the other things are not going to come by you relaxing. No, though it wasn't a comfort place, but it is a place of profitable. Like a great man of God, he say, you won't be ashamed and be threatened by things you know they're profitable. You have to go with it. I believe partnership will do us a mode of good. And I believe collaboration in business will do us a mode of good. I know people try to understand the intricacies of the business they want to enter. And if you can be able to have the strength to invite people who are vast to that area, and there is a time for we to begin to learn from each other, it is better for we to compete in. Competition makes us to hide our idea that we can add up to create a catalyst of a good thing. But collaboration makes us to release our idea to add it with other people to produce a great thing. And that is the area where we are going. Think about it. And then let us begin to take this step of journey together. Because we know success is a journey. And then we're taking a great step every day that the people will be able to connect with to create their own good life. And the society will be happy to say that once upon a time, there was a man who started an invention that is now giving our society a light of easy life and a purpose driven. Thank you, and that person is you. If you pick up this challenge to go around with us and having a practical steps, having a practical step, it starts from you thinking about what I can give more than what I can keep. Thank you very much for this. A lot of episode is still in our teaching on let negotiate wealth. I will always tell you, a negotiated wealth is like an equitable wealth. Because we know if we harness it and they leverage on the strength of each other, he will do you good and he will do us good. And the society will take a benefit. Thank you very much because I know there is a good part for Africa and the society. Thank you very much and remain your anchor, George Iman, your word coach.